Chopacana, groovy punch sipping. Usually up whipping for the stereo. Chopacana, watch them go bananas. When they see you with, they be like, there you go. Coming in on the one, no time for the two. 369, she fine on my twos. Funk in the rock, I'm a genre confused. Shit, if the shoe fits, don't mind if I do. Just climbed out the blue, into the goal. Only thing I never did was spit to the mold. They did what they told, I did what I felt like. Hulk Hogan, air guitar solo on the belt like. The intro unnecessary. I been dope, young legendary. I'm on fire, need a hose and some hoes. I suppose I should hire me a secretary. I ain't always been the best Samaritan, but still I try. I ain't gotta go confessing every sin, but I will not lie. You kill my high, all that matador shit don't mean much to me when you scheme on a. Don't mean mug at BB, met a your chick. She my trap queen cooking in the fortress. What a fetty. No, they wasn't ready for the brand new heavy funk for your mind, body, soul. If it don't bump in the trunk, I'm like, adios, summer. Tropicana, groovy punch sipping. Usually up whipping for the stereo. Tropicana, watch them go.
This is Corona's Barbershop. Yeah.
Nice.
I'm Dominican, straight Dominican.
Yeah.
Born and raised in Corona, Queens.
Nice.
Yes.
And this
Can't believe my eyes, my ears might lose my mind. I hear he a killer and you still say free my bro. Truth be told, he should do his time, but hey, that's another song. We'll go around, come around one day, it'll come along. I done come a long way, I've been running on fumes in pursuit of that bitch success. I can already smell a perfume and it's sweet like chariots. Swinging low where the berries pick, verified it's very lit. Chopacana, groovy punch sipping. Usually up whipping for the stereo.
Called Far Too Dope. That is my brand, that is my, what I push, Far Too Dope. Like, you know, when you see something, you're like, wow, like, that's just beyond dope, that's far too dope. I want people to just, you know, take that. And I also go by Eddie, you know, everyone calls me Eddie, my mom and everybody.
I did what I felt like. Hulk Hogan, air guitar solo on the belt like. The intro unnecessary. I been dope, young legendary. I'm on fire, need a hose.
Well, I started in New York when I was 13 and I went to Florida for the past 6 months. I was in Florida and I started working with Frank the Barber and a lot of good barbers, and I just worked on my craft even more, learning more, from marketing to texturizing to hair coloring. I took like a crash course with certain barbers, and it was an amazing experience. I also got into competition and showcasing, and hopefully I would, you know, one day will be platform educating and showcasing beyond the barbershop. Being in the industry at a young age, I was benefited with older gentlemen, family men. So then they'll school me, and I listened. And I listened very well. Like, you have to present yourself well. I was 13, but I was dressing like if I were 30-year-old, you know, and I was able to fool people. Like, yeah, I'm 13, but I look 18 or 20 because the way I'm, you know, maturity is very important. You gotta be mature in this business. You gotta be respectful to other people's cultures and beliefs, and yourself as well. Respect yourself. Well, I grew here and I became a better barber just because of the positive people that are here. Everyone's positive. Everybody really wants to cut hair. There's a lot of barbershops that, you know, that you'll have part-time barbers or barbers that, you know, get comfortable and they don't progress their craft. Well, it's punctual from other people. Like, when clients come in late, you know, it messes up your money. Like, there's a calculation, like if your client you lose one client, a no call no show at least once a day, it racks up to $10,000 a year. So I'm very big on that. Like, my time is everything to me. If you can't make it, give me a call, because maybe there's somebody sitting down there that could take your time, and I could gain that client, and I also could feed my family. So that's one thing I hate, is I rely on other people. I rely on other sources. So it's like, you know, it's a give and take, you know.
mug at BB, met a your chick. She my trap queen cooking in the fortress. What I fed.
I could do more of an impact is what most important. And not only that, I want to get into an education, and I feel like this will be a great place to start helping out kids and stuff like that, and get into cutting hair, get them off the streets, even if it's not that's something they're going to do for the rest of their life. But I know for sure if they always get laid off or get fired, they have a skill in their hand. And I think that's very important in this world. I feel like this is art because I feel like the head is a canvas. Like I could definitely, I could run as wild with my imagination. Like say for instance, like your hair. Like imagine if I had pink dye or I had any colorful dyes, I could definitely dye it. Or if not, we could definitely rechange the shape of the hair, how it falls, completely change the haircut from when you came in and when you leave. So I feel like, you know, art, it starts in one stage and then it ends at another one. Younger, yeah, in the first year too, like when I started learning how to do scissors, I messed up someone's hair so bad. But after that lesson, I completely became better because I knew what I was doing wrong. So you need to make those mistakes to know how to correct them. I don't think in this craft you would start from knowing everything. You know, like hair is it's just not cutting it. It's knowing where it naturally falls and how it is, etc. So it took the basics took a while to learn, but once I got the basics, I just flew with it. Start early and be humble and trust the process. It's gonna take a while. Don't rush it. Don't force it. Just learn as you go. Don't rush anything. Just learn and keep learning and keep learning. You never stop learning in this industry. Never. There's new things always coming out. There's new hairstyles. There's new techniques. There's just so many things, and you never stop learning. I was working on Wall Street for 3 years, amazingly, working in finance, suit and everything, and it was amazing, but it wasn't something I wasn't enjoying at one point because you were just a slave to a cubicle. You couldn't be yourself. You couldn't do anything. You couldn't put your creativity towards it. So getting laid off was like a blessing because it also gave me a chance to come back and further my craft. And then when I landed here, my craft went from 0 to 100. Wow. I grew so fast. I loved the money, but I wasn't personally happy because I wasn't able to express myself.
Right.
Here I'm able to express myself in all kinds of ways. I can dress as I like. I can, style my hair as I want. There's no boundaries. I take it as far as I possibly want to. And I think that's just very important. And being comfortable in your skin and loving what you want is very important. Because I did that because I thought it was necessary for the future. But in reality, if you do what you love, you won't fail.
Right.
Watch them go bananas. When they see you with, they be like, there you go. Coming in on the 1, no time for the 2. 3, 6, 9, she fine on my 2s. Funk in the rock, I'm a genre, confused shit. The shoe fits, don't mind if I do. Just climbed at the blue, into the goal. Only thing I never did was spit to the mold. They did what they told, I did what I felt like. Hulk Hogan, air guitar solo on the belt like.